It is thanks to the university's professoriate that the university has its own long-established traditions, maintains a high standing in the sector, and a number of schools of thought in research and teaching have been developed within it. It is the intellectual elite who have increased its glorious reputation for being a temple of science and knowledge. Nikolai Bagrov. The Physics and Technology Institute is one of the most recently established academic units of Vernadsky Crimean Federal University. It provides degree programs in engineering and produces highly skilled engineering professionals. Its roots go back to 1917, when, at the meeting of St. Vladimir Kiev University's academic board, it was decided to establish the university's Taurida branch in Crimea, in accordance with the General Charter of Russian Universities. Initially, it consisted of 4 faculties: physics and mathematics, history and philology, medicine and law. The Faculty of Physics and Mathematics, located then in Livadia, accepted its first students in May 1918. Among its creators were Abram Yoffe, a prominent scientist and co-founder of the St. Petersburg School of Physicists; Leon Kordesh, well known for his works on gravitation, spectroscopy, the theory of relativity, dispersion, and X-rays. A number of talented scientists worked at the faculty at different points in time, including Igor Tam, Nikolai Krylov, Alexander Baikov, Otto Struve, Matvey Tikhomanдрitsky, Vladimir Smirnov, Mikhail Frank, Nikolai Kashlyakov, Lev Vishnevsky, privat docent Yakov Frenkel, and many others. In October 1918, the Faculty of Physics and Mathematics, along with other university schools, was relocated to Simferopol. In 1921, Professor Simon Usatый, who played an essential role in the development and nurturing of such eminent scientists as Kirill Sinelnikov and Igor Kurchatov, was appointed its new head. In 1924, the Physics Institute was established. Its first director was Professor Ivan Tikhanovsky, followed by Associate Professor Nikolai Lebedev, who was appointed in 1938. The Institute's research activities were focused on the themes of crucial importance for Crimea: actinometry, seismography, meteorology, and atmospheric optics. In 1926, the Atmospheric Optics Station was opened at the Institute, which was followed by a network of earthquake monitoring stations of the Academy of Sciences in 1927, established in the wake of the devastating earthquake in Yalta. The world's first ever stationary offshore hydrophysical research station was set up near Katseveli settlement in 1929 in order to carry out systematic observation and surveys of nearshore phenomena and processes. From 1938 to 1941, the Physics Institute, and later from 1938 the Department of General Physics, were headed by Associate Professor Nikolai Lebedev, who supervised a number of research projects into the intensity of ultraviolet radiation and luminescence in different mediums. During the Great Patriotic War, the Crimean Pedagogical Institute was evacuated to Dagestan, where it was merged with the Dagestan Pedagogical Institute. Some of the Physics Institute's graduates participated in the Great Patriotic War and fought on its front lines. Thus, Igor Kurchatov was involved in mine clearance operations in the waters of the Sevastopol Bay. Kirill Shulkin participated in the defense of Leningrad. Nikolai Pravdyuk developed protection systems for tanks. In 1944, the institute moved back to its pre-war campus in Simferopol. Many of its academic staff took part in helping rebuilding the destroyed campus. Konstantin Albin and Ruben Badalyan participated in the restoration of the auditoriums. Associate Professor, Candidate of Sciences in Physics and Mathematics, Ruben Badalyan headed the Faculty of Physics and Mathematics of the Crimean State Pedagogical Institute from 1956 to 1972 and the Faculty of Physics of the Simferopol State University from 1972 to 1977. The departments of the physics faculty were among the pioneers of the establishment of partnerships with the leading research and manufacturing companies of the Soviet Union, such as Angstrom, Arsenal, and Sapphire. These collaborations facilitated the improvement of the faculty's training and research facilities. The main focus of the research in this period lay in investigating various optical and nonlinear phenomena and improving the electronic elements for quantum electronics, fiber and integrated optics and magnetics. In 1981, the MEN Specialist Design Bureau was established at the Magnetic Tapes Lab, followed by the Department of Functional Materials and Fiber Optics in 1997. Among the notable people who contributed greatly to the development of modern science of physics in Crimea were Nobel laureate Ilya Frank, professors Tatiana Afanasieva-Ehrenfest, Alexander Drukin, Alexander Hlistov, Vasily Seleznyev, Eduard Teres, Vadim Svidzinskiy, Eryo Kolesnikov, Vladimir Bezhansky, Alexander Shein, Ivan Stadnik, Alexander Valyar, Yuri Friedman, Evgeny Skvortsov, Viktor Kastrov, Innokenty Popov, Kirill Shulkin, and many others. The role of the former deans Ruben Badalyan, Ilya Kryachko, Alexander Dolgosheyev, Tamara Korostelina, and Maria Glumova was also significant. For over 40 years, they focused their efforts to attract the best academic staff, accelerate the development of the faculty's facilities, and introduce new degree programs aimed at nurturing professionals for careers in various fields of activities in Crimea. There is also ongoing cooperation with the Nobel Prize winner, Honorary Doctor of the Faculty of Physics and Computer Technologies, Jarez Alfyorov. On May 14, 2015, the university's academic board took a decision to establish the Physics and Technology Institute of Vernadsky Crimean Federal University that incorporated the Faculty of Physics and Computer Technologies, the Department of Medical Physics and Informatics of the Medical Academy, the Department of Electric Power Supply and Physics of the Academy of Construction and Architecture, the related degree programs of the university's other academic units, and the Research Center for Functional Materials and Nanotechnologies, the now Department of Functional Materials and Fiber Optics. In 2015, the institute welcomed its first students for the following programs: Physics, Radio Physics, Applied Physics, Informatics and Computing, Software Engineering, Electrotechnology and Electric Power Supply. The institute is actively involved in a number of innovative projects, among which is a project for establishing a framework for implementing digital telecommunications technologies in Crimea. The establishment of the Center for Nuclear Medicine at the Medical Academy of the Crimean Federal University is planned for the future. This research institution will apply the unique diagnostic and therapeutic methods for the treatment of various diseases of the human organs and systems, including cardiovascular diseases and cancers, using stable and radioactive nuclides and preparations containing them. Nowadays, nuclear medicine methods are in demand in cardiology, oncology, and many other branches of modern medicine. The Physics and Technology Institute also includes the Innovation Center, which aims to enhance links between education and research and local, regional, and national manufacturing companies. The integration of research and education into a single training process facilitates improvements in the quality of training we offer and enables us to produce competent professionals who have skills sought by employers. We are planning to establish affiliated departments at our partner companies where some of the training sessions will be delivered. The Physics and Technology Institute has been established to strengthen the engineering dimension of our degree programs, because engineering professionals professionals are currently in high demand not only in our region, but also throughout the country. We are training future engineers in currently the most sought-after career fields, which are the science-intensive and high-technology industries, and it is crucial that we deliver the training through a triple process in which learning, research and manufacturing facilities are combined into a single academic unit. By bringing together the traditions and expertise of the physics departments and introducing new interdisciplinary courses, the Physics and Technology Institute of Vernadsky Crimean Federal University has become a powerful research and educational institution with modern lab and testing facilities, which equips its students with the most sought-after, innovative and required by the modern economy competencies. In this connection, Peter the Great's words come to one's mind. I feel that one day, and perhaps even in our very own lifetime, the Russians will embarrass the most educated peoples with their progress in science, persistent labors, and the greatness of their firm and far-reaching glory.